Alright, so moving on to our next one, and this is another story. As you can see right here, the story we're going to base around is Jason versus Predator.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. So, Bill, you've told me you have this very interesting idea. So, tell me, how would you put the one of the best known slashers against the galaxy's best hunter?
Well, I think it's a complete no-brainer, and I have no idea why no one ever thought to make this into a movie. This movie doesn't need a plot. Here's what it needs. The Predator decides, I'm going to go after every single slasher villain on Earth because they're all really good at hunting people. I am going to hunt the hunters. Just imagine a Godzilla Final Wars-esque Predator movie in which he fights all of the classic slasher villains. Michael Myers, Freddy, Jason, Chucky, I don't know who else. Needle, what's his name?
Pinhead.
Pinhead, all these classic slasher villains. And I think it's a complete no-brainer because you don't need a plot. You don't need a human cast. You could do it as a 40-minute action piece, and the only story is the Predator is going on a hunt. That's all you need. And maybe, I don't know, maybe you have a cop following these killings around while the Predator's doing it. You just need the fights. So I just think it'd be so easy to do it. Now, I think the interesting thing is, of all of them, the two most interesting fights that the Predator would have a difficult time with are Freddy and Jason.
Really? Really? A creature from hell wouldn't give the Predator any problem?
Well, here's the thing. Michael Myers is just a dude.
No, I'm talking about the Pinhead. He's a Cenobite. He's a...
I'm sorry, yeah, him too. But, you know, Michael Myers, who else did we mention? Leatherface, all these other, you know, classic slasher villains. They're just dudes. But Jason is immortal, essentially. So it's like, you know, the Predator would have to get creative to take him out. So I think that it could be interesting. Like, what if the Predator takes Jason down to hell and then kills him there or something? That could be cool. Like, the Predator is hunting Jason in Camp Crystal Lake or something. The scenery could be so badass. I really don't think there's... I think it's a complete no-brainer. Just have the Predator hunt the greatest slasher villains.
Yeah. I can see that. Yeah. So is that all your idea, or?
I mean, I don't know if... I mean, the problem is Freddy and Jason and Pinhead, because it's like, what do you do with them? But just to focus on Jason, I mean, what if the Predator... Alright, so I guess we'll just focus on Jason then. So, the Predator, you know, Jason goes on a killing spree, let's say, and the Predators take notice of this, and they go down, and they're basically, like, studying him to see what's going on. So the Predator maybe just thinks that he's just a normal killer, and the Predator tries to cut off his head, or whatever, tries to skin him, and then Jason just comes back, and the Predator gets caught off guard. So then what if the Predators try to capture Jason to study him so they can attribute this to their own hunters?
Right.
So then you could have, like, Jason going up on a Predator ship and just fighting a whole legion of Predators.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, just imagine Jason...
It would be Jason X, but with Predators.
Yes, and without the stupid armor.
Yeah. I mean, okay, I like Jason X just because of how stupid it is.
That's the only reason that it works. That's the only reason that it works. I can't believe there's a comic book that has Jason X fighting normal Jason.
I've read that.
How is it, my friend?
It's so stupid. I think it takes the whole stupid fun aspect.
Okay. See, I'm fine with that. But I'm just like, see, that's cool. But I think what could be even cooler is Jason fights a shipload of Predators. So then what if it gets so crazy because they just cannot kill him, none of their weapons work, that they're just like, this was a bad idea, let's try and throw him into a black hole.
or better yet, they dump him on the planet, like a xenomorph planet.
Yes! Yeah, that's the ending. The Predators are fighting Jason. Jason, they can't kill him. So then they dump him on a xenomorph planet, and Jason just wakes up and he's surrounded by aliens, and then that's the end.
Yeah, he just takes out his he just picks up his machete, and all like the last thing you see is all the aliens that are surrounding him just rush him all at once.
Yes.
Or like you even see like face huggers jumping at him.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, even better, like rather than all of them rushing, you see him like he's slashing and smashing through aliens. They just keep rushing him, like they're just all.
It's like yeah. It's kind of like that scene in AVP where there's that scene where they're on top of the pyramid. There's like 3 predators versus an army of aliens, and they're just like working their way through them.
Yeah, yeah, it's like that with Jason just getting torn apart endlessly again and again.
Yes. Totally down for that. I think that this is because again, you don't need a lot to make this work because they're 2 characters who just fit together so perfectly. Because it's just the whole hunting the hunter scenario.
Yeah, it's literally like Freddy versus Jason doesn't have much of a plot, and you don't care for it. You just watch Freddy and Jason fight.
Yeah, King Kong versus Godzilla. I wonder what the best part of that movie is.
Exactly. So, anything else you want to add to it?
No, I think that this is kind of a no-brainer. It's just the Predator. The twist is that the Predator cannot kill Jason. So they instead try to study him, take him up there. They're just, it's like, maybe it gets so bad that the hunters decide to just let them, because the hunters are not the Predator's military force. So maybe they're just like, alright, we're a ship of hunters and we've got a major problem up here. And of course you have to somehow articulate this via Predator talk somehow, without subtitles, because that'd be stupid. But just somehow. The Predator, like, military comes in and they're like wearing badass armor and shit.
Yeah. But yeah, so, is it cool if I go on to my idea?
Oh, totally. Yeah, totally.
So here's my idea. A Predator is going down to Earth and gets knocked off course. He's originally going to a place called Isla Sorna. But, his ship gets knocked off course, and he ends up in Crystal Lake. And he's there. First thing that finds him is a cop. Wonder what happens to the cop.
Yeah.
And they find the body, like, his head's gone and he's skinned, and everyone thinks, oh my god. Rather than thinking, oh, this is weird, no, they're thinking, oh god, it's Jason.
Yeah.
So the Predator is going around, he's stuck there because his ship's blown to all hell, and he's hunting cops and maybe some teenagers with guns, and maybe some, thugs or drug dealers. And
right.
He's basing himself around, he's hiding in Crystal Lake, and everyone thinks it's Jason. They don't suspect that it's a Predator. But it's like, this isn't like Jason's regular MO. But they're convinced it's him. You still with me?
Yeah. I'm just listening.
So one day I don't know, there's a group of teens, and they find the Predator is just watching them. He doesn't. There's no prey for him. There's nothing to hunt for him. Then, he sees Jason just hacking and slashing his way through all these teens, and then the Predator's like, "Oh shit, I get to have fun."
Right.
So the Predator starts stalking Jason, and Jason is like, "Something wrong here."
Right.
And just when the Predator's just about to, go in for the kill with like the spear or something, Jason just grabs the Predator by the throat while he's invisible and throws him back.
Yeah, and like the invisibility gets turned off.
Yeah.
And then shit's on.
Yeah. The Predator is just like shoots out his wrist blades, and Jason just takes out his machete, and it's on.
Yes.
Obviously, like, the Predator can take some punishment, so he gets stabbed, and he's just like, bring it. I could see, Jason rips off the Predator's mask.
Yes.
And then Jason, the Predator in turn, they're both grabbing each other masks, and they just rip them both off.
And then they both fight without their masks on. Oh, that's genius.
Yeah. And even like the Predator uses his plasma cannon and just blows a hole through Jason. He thinks, "Oh yeah, I won," and Jason just keeps he gets back up with a hole through his chest. And even the Predator's like, he's not like scared. He's just surprised, and then he's just like, "Oh, this is gonna be fun."
Yeah. Also, what if the Predator? Wouldn't it be interesting if Jason loses his only need to fight? Like maybe the Predator like melts his machete with his plasma cannon, and then Jason just goes all fucking like Rambo, or not Rambo style, like Rocky style, to start beating the fuck out of the Predator.
Yeah, or he just he knocked earlier in the fight he knocked the Predator's spear out of his hand. And he just picks up the Predator's spear.
Yes. Oh my god.
And also, like, it'd be interesting for the Predator to fight Jason, because Jason's dead. He doesn't give off a heat signature.
Right, yeah.
So it would be tough for him, like, to follow his movements.
Right, so that's another reason for him to take off his mask.
Yeah. So, yeah, the fight just gets bloody, and then, you know, obviously Jason, I think the Predator, when he's dying, he just turns on his bomb. And Jason just cocks his head, just looking at him like, what is that? You know, the whole typical, huh?
Yeah.
And then boom! And just nothing. And then you just see, all you see is Jason lying on the ground, and then you see his fingers twitch.
Yes.
There you go. Boom.
Yeah, again, like what we're basically saying is you don't really need a whole lot to make this happen and make it awesome.
Yeah. This is one of those times where you just work on the movie title.
Yeah. Exactly. It's just Predator versus Jason. You get what you pay for.
Yeah.
But to round out a 2-hour movie, I think that it would be a lot cooler if it was a bunch of these slasher villains.
Yeah, or if, you build it up like a mystery or something like that.
Right.
Yeah. So
Godzilla Final War style. It's like first scene, Predator fights Michael Myers. Then he fights Leatherface. Then he fights other slasher villains. Jason, what's his name? Fuck. Norman Bates. I don't know.
the Candyman. I don't know.
The Candyman.
Pennywise.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway, I think this was our shortest video yet.
Yeah, because it's kind of a no-brainer. It's just two hunters fighting each other.
Yeah. I mean, like, obviously, I think to make it interesting, I'd bring in the character of Tommy Jarvis.
Yeah.
Because, like, obviously, when you do a Jason film, you need him.
Right.
So, yeah, I think I would bring him in and think, oh my god, it's Jason skinning these people. But then he would be like, there's something wrong here, because Jason doesn't kill the same person the same way twice. So why?
Dutch shows up.
Well, no, it's like there's someone is like they follow the MO. Is like maybe it's not Jason, and then they investigate further. There's like there was this liaison from we had similar cases in Los Angeles, or was it San Diego?
It was LA.
Yeah, LA, Los Angeles. There were similar cases like this in Los Angeles. And then it was like, we're going to bring in somebody who fought these who encountered this kind of attacks in also South America, and then you bring in Dutch.
Yes. And then Dutch fights Jason.
Yeah.
Just when Jason is about to kill him, the Predator pops up.
Yeah, and then he's like, the Predator looks at Dutch and just snarls, and just to say like, you're next.
Yeah. Dutch just rolls out of the way.
Yeah.
And then it starts.
Yeah, like Dutch and Tommy are watching this fight.
And Tommy's just like, listen, man, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it for this one.
Yeah, definitely. I want to direct this movie so bad.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, we still got one more story to do, so stay tuned for that.
Yes, indeed.